Okay, a question I've been curious about answering, and a question that you too might have been curious about, is how do you pronounce this level's name? This level is an insane demon which has 9 frame-perfect 4x speed mini-wave inputs at the very start, followed directly by a straight minute of 5-star gameplay. The level recently got raided, and now many people are going for it and beating it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about its name. I've heard people pronounce it Denouement, or even Denouement, but nobody can seem to agree on which pronunciation is the correct one. So how about we Google it? Oh.
Denouement.
Okay, so it turns out that this word comes from French, which has some interesting pronunciations, to say the least. But we found an answer. This level's name is just pronounced Denouement. Problem solved, right? Wrong! Problem not solved. How would it be to pronounce the level's name like that in a conversation?
Hey dude, what's up?
Yo, I just beat Denouement yesterday.
You beat what?
Denouement.
What's that?
You know, the insane demon with frame-perfect mini-wave clicks at the start and then 5-star gameplay?
Oh, that one. But how did you pronounce it again?
Yeah, nobody's gonna know what you're talking about. It would be better to just say Denouement or Denouement or anything like that. And here's why. The top 10 extreme demon, Anathema, also has a name, which is an English word. But the dictionary pronunciation of that is actually Anathema. Yet everybody, including the creator of the level, pronounces it Anathema.
This one goes out to the fans who have been there from start to finish with Anathema. 6 years is a long time.
We kinda just invented our own pronunciation of the word when we're talking about the level in Geometry Dash. So the same logic could be applied to Denouement. Yes, I'll pronounce it like that for the rest of the video. We can make up our own pronunciation for the level in-game, so that as many people as possible will know what we're talking about.
So, Kilty, are you saying that you just wasted a minute and a half of my time just to say that I was already pronouncing it right?
Yeah, basically. No, just kidding. Part of what I want to do with this video is to clear out the nerds who say,
you must pronounce it Denouement, because that's what the dictionary says.
but also to try to get everyone to come to an agreement on how it's pronounced. While it may not be very likely that the community will agree on a single pronunciation, I want people to know that regardless of how people pronounce it, they're all correct in a way. But if we are going to agree on something, I vote for Denouement, because that's my personal favorite pronunciation. But we'll see where the community goes with that. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's just one level in a silly little game where a square jumps over spikes after all. But alright, that's about all I have for you guys. Bye!